do you want to come down and deal with this fucking?
Huh? No, it's a phantom. You
Alright.
gotta kick the shit out of it. Huh?
Just let. I'm waiting for Twitch to catch up real
Bucket the
quick.
shield that hit it.
Come on. The right button.
Here, I can try to snipe it from here, but I don't think I'll hit.
Alright.
Boom,
Welcome
boom,
everyone to
boom.
my stream of Monster Camp. I'm here with my friend Mort.
Hi, hi.
Okay, yes, my mic is picking up. Good, I unmuted that.
Guten Tag.
So just that. So for now, we'll do 2 players till short game. Camp Spooky the Sage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Do you want me to just skip this? Because everyone by now should know the intro for this.
If not, they can suffer.
Yeah. So, want me to skip then? Or.
Yeah, go for it.
I know there's a way.
Wait, there's skins?
Yes, there is now, apparently.
Alright, let's sift through them. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the Eldritch. There you go.
Alright, I'm thinking
yeah, I'll go with her. That'll be fun.
I'll do, since you want me to pick first anyway, let me just put my thing in.
One by one, they'll all join my harem.
What? Is that good for you?
Yeah.
Do you want me to put it as, keep it as these pronouns or put it to yours?
It doesn't matter.
There.
A new chapter begins.
What items do you want me to pick for you?
I want the hat.
The hipster costume? Sure thing.
And I want the Knifi, if that is also an option.
Which one?
The Knifi.
Knifi?
Right. And the grill.
Oh, the knife with the Beyblade?
The Blade.
What's your third
And then
pick?
the grill. I gotta get my George Foreman.
What am I? I'm just skipping the intro stuff. Fuck it.
Fuck that shit.
Close to the last day of camp, just happens 2 weeks away. Knew they were into someone. Y'all know the characters. I'm skipping this for now. I'm being a little lazy. I just don't want to do the intro stuff.
Honestly, I get it. We've done it so often.
Yeah. Oh. I also turned Jack down since I wasn't sure if they still wanted to be a part of this.
Yeah, that's okay.
Besides finding love, what is your main goal in summer camp? What is your choice?
Main goal. I'll go to the bottom right.
To be left alone just for once?
Yeah, I think that's a valid option there.
It is. Ooh! Yeah, I got with Damien. You want to be a master survivalist, huh? Well, maybe if you're lucky, I can pass some of my expertise on to you. I'm kind of a wilderness survival badass. I learned all about how to survive with no food or water when I got lost in the west wing of my dad's mansion for 3 hours straight.
That's right.
Just stick with me, Huntress, and we'll survive the wilderness together. Quick question though, they do have private bathrooms in the wilderness, right? I'm a bit of a shy pooper.
Give him the old poopa scoopa.
Oh, you got Joy. The
What a joy.
Word Mort, I can't wait to enjoy some alone time this summer. I brought a couple of good books with me to read. Hopefully I'll finish at least one of them by the time camp is over. I'm usually so busy saving everybody else's asses and getting no thanks whatsoever. I rarely have times like this to read and relax and enjoy some peace and quiet. I'm hoping for the best and hopefully you get some alone time too, Mort. Maybe we can read together in silence sometimes. I like how you get the goth witch woman.
Let's engage in
This
proper
makes
camp
sense, yeah.
activities.
Give me a second to take a sip of my drink. I have energy drink with me.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Okay, so I have a new goal in mind, right?
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh, that is so. Today you decide to hike all the way across the woods. You want to see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike that ends up only taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. How do you and your friends get lost in them so often? Anyway, it turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go in and read some books for something and gain 2 smarts. Later you meet up with Damien for your weekly knife fight in the woods. It's romantic. You keep telling yourself.
Listen up, noobs!
Alright, noob. You know the drill. Back-to-back sprint 30 paces away before you throw. First person to lose a hand or cry uncle is the fucking piss baby. And go!
Gah!
Oh my god! The stupid fucking tree root twisted my perfectly princely ankle. Fuck the knife eye, let's chop down this bitch! You're about to advise Damien that cutting down a tree with a kitchen knife would be impossible, but then the offering tree grows a face and
Hey,
speaks.
kid.
What? What the fuck? Whoa, hey there, did I hear a sucker say something about being a prince? It was me, Maple Fuck. Now do you prefer to die via stabbing or forest fire? Wait, you can't kill me. I was sent here by the squires of crap. Where do you say you were prince of again? I didn't say, but it's hell.
You're the chosen one.
Oh my god. Right, of course. I was sent here by the squires of hell to let you know that you are the chosen one. Oh, that's never happened before, but it makes perfect sense. Damien, sweet boy. You can't be this stupid. Wait a minute. Yes, you are.
But he can. He's a prince of hell. It don't matter for him. There's no consequences.
Cool, glad you think so. Now, your first mission as chosen one is to plunder a dungeon. It's called the Dungeon of Prison. And you gotta survive 10 years on the inside.
Whoa, that's crazy!
No, don't go to prison, Damien! Not for that dumb shit! Whoa, prison sounds metal as fuck. What will I get if I survive? Parole if you're lucky.
Hey, listen up.
Parole if you're lucky.
But here's the most important part. You gotta go undercover while you're there. Tell everyone your name is Mike. Mike the Magic Tree. That's so clever. I'm obviously not a magic tree, which makes it the perfect disguise so no one will know I'm actually a demon chosen one from hell. I would keep doing Damien's voice, but it's starting to clog my nose up already. Exactly. And you can never let anybody know your true identity, okay? Not even if people try to trick you into blowing your cover by saying stuff like Mike is a terrible person who committed terrible crime or whatever. Got it? Uh, oh lord. The only thing that you've got is the impression that Damien's getting scammed into doing prison time on the street. You tell him so. Wait, so I'm not going to the dungeon called prison? I'm just going to prison?
Lame.
Well, that fucking sucks. Why didn't you say something 12 seconds ago before I signed this waiver saying I'm definitely Mike and letting the officer
Time
handcuff
for
me?
my beauty sleep. Bye.
Oh my god. Sorry, kid. Nobody out scams old Mike. Let me know that prison session goes. I'll be here catching up on my beauty sleep. Why would you sign the paperwork? Lord. Stupid fucking tree. Well, Huntress, do you at least have some advice on how to make prison less bullshit so I can find a way to bust out? Oh, Lord. Remember to label your toothbrush for cleaning and your toothbrush for shanking. Mix them up and it'll be unhygienic. When choosing which prison gang to join, always remember to ask if they include dental insurance.
You're no survivalist.
What? What the dick? You want me to have a different toothbrush used for stabbing people? No way. Excuse you? Anybody who separates their shiv toothbrush and their clean toothbrush is a little bitch. In fact, my current toothbrush is even doubles as a shiv. The end of point normal shiv, you just remove the bristles and placed. What do you think of that, noob? I actually know about show just how awesome my all-in-one toothbrush shiv is before you suggest another stupid fucking ideas. Damien forcibly brushes your teeth with razor blades. It's a real downer. The cops hauled Damien off to prison. If not for Mike's crimes, then definitely for the murder he just attempted on your teeth. He's back at camp 2 days later after the prison mysteriously burns down. But he's still pretty annoyed with your bad suggestion. But that's the least of your problems. You ended up needing mouth surgery, and your dentist took one look at your bleeding razored gums and told you to floss more. You lose 2 charm and 1.
This is just like my fanfic.
That's so bullshit. Where do you want to go?
Well, I'm gonna go to the manor.
The manor?
Yeah.
I feel bad for the ghost in the background.
They're getting fucked up. You go to the haunted manor in the group only to immediately split up once you get inside, as it is customary. You quickly get lost and have no cell signal, but in a stroke of genius, you follow the signs to the haunted manor's lost and found to wait for your friends to pick you up. You find all sorts of cool lost knickknacks while you wait. Some bloody gloves, a haunted iPod that only plays Thriller by Michael Jackson. A totally normal Furby that still manages to be the creepiest fucking thing in there. At the bottom of the box, you even find 2 boldness. Yoink! Who in their right mind would throw that away? You link up with Joy, hoping to catch some tingles down your spine. And maybe your dick.
I can't believe people are scared of this place. What are they afraid of? The bats? They are fruit bats. Is everybody at this camp a secret mango or something? Sorry, phone ding for a second.
You're right.
Anyway, I need some help with a ritual. Take off your clothes and stand in the middle of the circle of blood. Do you want me to read the narrator?
You hesitate for a moment, but only you have to admit this isn't the weirdest hookup you've ever had.
What type of hookups have you done, Mort?
I don't have a clue.
No touching.
some
Sweet.
Sorry, did someone say hook up? Because I'm here to hook you up with some murder.
This cannot be for real.
Excuse me, I was about to do some magic to add some real scares into this mansion. Although I guess your appearance already helped with that.
Oh man, you're a witch and everything? This is too freaking good. Sorry, let me explain. As you can see, I'm highly rated on the victim finding app Murder.
Jerry S. 5 stars. So?
Yeah.
I work hard to maintain that. And since you dabble in the occult and have sexy flames with one or more monsters,
Ah,
Hey,
you're a top candidate for getting mercilessly stabbed to death in a spooky house.
I find the slut shaming implications of that to be highly fucking irritating.
Sure, I can't argue with Murder's algorithm. Not only is there a surge pricing on murders right now, but there's a triple bonus for killing promiscuous witches in a haunted house.
ugh.
Who's even ordering these murders? And why is the algorithm exhibiting the same bias as our puritanical society?
Who knows? All I know is my apartment isn't rent controlled. I keep getting bed bugs, and I'm saving up for an original butcher knife that John Wayne Gacy once breathed on. I gotta make money somehow.
Wow, have you considered, I don't know, not buying the Gacy knife?
Never killing you is way easier than evaluating my impulse spending habits. Now show me your I'm about to get brutally murdered stab face. You're hardly one to judge someone for spending their ugh. You're hardly one to judge someone for their spending habits. I mean, you blew your hard-earned money on a summer-themed dating sim, so
Oh wait, excuse you, game.
Told you it's gay.
but at the same time, you'd rather joy not be a murder victim. Less that murdered your chances of making her your summer honey, which it inherently would. Think of a way for Jerry to earn that sweet coin without killing your sweet witch, and earn Joy's respect by helping this poor, exploited murderer achieve financial freedom. Uh, the second one.
Second one?
Oh, you think murderers need consultants? You don't understand my industry at all. No, it's not the murderers who are the problem. Jerry takes his knife and plunges it into you.
Blood.
It's the victims. You scream in pain as he stabs you repeatedly. Just listen to yourself. The perfect victim screen takes place between D5 and C6. What kind of alto bullshit are you giving me right now? You call that a scream piercing? No, this is piercing. He runs your leg through a lance. It is, in fact, quite piercing.
You can run, but you can't
Now
hide.
try to run away. See, even your limp is garbage, and the trail of blood you're leaving is honestly fucking embarrassing. Here, let me show you how the splatters you should be making. I fucked that up, but yeah.
That's fine.
As Jerry kneels down to essentially finger paint with your blood, you're able to escape with joy down the secret corridor through a painting of Vladimir Putin's shirtless on a horse.
Ugh.
I can't believe you actually thought that was a good idea, Mort. Being a murderer is one thing, but a consultant?
I need a break.
Those people are straight up parasites. It almost makes me want to let you breathe out. I won't, but I want to.
Against her better judgment, Joy uses her magic to save you from certain death, but she's not able to save your fun and boldness. -2 and -1.
Say your choice out loud for the other players. Energy drink.
Oh, I have to choose an object. Uh, Tequila.
Player orders say based on likelihood that the chosen object will no longer be relevant in society in 100 years. That's hard because I chose energy
So
drink. You chose
I
tequila.
don't think that worked for us. So we'll pick random here. There's no debate. I think both will be relevant in 100 years.
Yeah.
If you tell me people just stop drinking tequila in 100 years, fucking doubt.
My turn? OMG!
I'm going first now. Hell yeah, we going back to the manor. I need to regain that fucking old set. You decide to get your tarot cards read. While you're in the haunted manor, the wicked old lady offers you the service. Said it'd be fun. The first card she flips over shows you a full realistic drawing of you flying on a hang glider directly into power lines. Is that good, you ask the psychic? She wordlessly puts her cards away and vanishes into the darkness. That's probably fine. You gain some boldness and have a fun new phobia. Afterwards, you're hanging out with your number one summer crush, Joy. National fondly reminisce upon the past day. So she flipped through pics of her phone with you.
Hell yeah.
This was back from season 3, right? After we beat the mutant spider, Faith looks so cute in this one. And look at the awesome Fleetwood Mac t-shirt I'm wearing. That t-shirt was so cool. It was vintage from the 78 tour, so Stevie Nicks blessed it herself. Whatever happened to that shirt? Did I sacrifice it to the goddess or something? Alright, I remember exactly where I left it.
Joy makes you a mysterious phone call. She started asking about the Fleetwood Mac t-shirt, but the person on the other end of the line is obviously not being chill about it.
Listen, Axura, I know things ended badly between us, but can you please just give me back my Fleetwood Mac t-shirt? I specifically remember leaving it in your evil lair. I know you know which t-shirt I'm talking about. I didn't leave multiple t-shirts in your lair. No, there's definitely no need to discuss the in-person. Do not portal keep.
Suddenly, a magical portal opens, and an objectively sexy centipede person emerges, and they are giving off palpably villainous vibes.
Joy?
Hey, baby, I've come to speak with you in person, just like you wanted me to. You look as lovely as the day I wrap you in my bug silk.
That doesn't sound okay.
Enough of this.
No, Axrak. I specifically said that I did not want to talk to you in person. You're doing that thing that again, where you gaslight me into spending time with you, which is bullshit. Mort, meet my ex, Axrak. There is a magical evil centipede person I defeated back in season 3. I know they look hot, but don't let their guard down. They mind control everyone in Philadelphia and try to make all decisions jump into a bit of centipede venom.
Oh, you make me sound so evil, Joy. But that's all in the past now, gorgeous. We should just focus on the present. This very important t-shirt debacle. Why don't we ditch the third wheel and you and I could go for coffee and talk it over, perhaps even enjoy a romantic dinner? Do you have any restaurants around here that serve pre-chewed outfits?
I just heard my Discord ding. Hold up. Oh, speak of the devil.
What, was it Davy, baby?
Yes.
Awesome.
They just told me maybe, if not next time.
Damn it.
Oh, welcome back, Agent.
He's been here for a hot minute. He's been enjoying the show, though, so...
you want me to start over so Adrian can join us?
Hey, I'm gonna. Oh, Agent, you don't want to join us?
Nah, I'll quit and I'll just keep on enjoying. Besides,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be enough time because I leave about maybe like 12:30. So maybe,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I hear it. I hear it.
Fair.
Ugh.
X-Rex, if I go get one coffee with you, do you promise to immediately hand over the shirt? Show me the shirt right now before I waste my time?
Oh yeah, let me just check inside my carapace. Oops, silly me. It looks like I forgot to bring the shirt. Guess we'll have to keep paying it out until my photo spell recharges.
Typical.
I've told you so many times that I'm not okay with us hanging out because we'll always end up getting back together. It is a toxic cycle, but fuck it, I really want that t-shirt.
Rex is stressing the fuck out of your potential thick goth girlfriend. Unacceptable. Get that Fleetwood Mac t-shirt for Joy by any means necessary. So that one's gonna take smarts. You know what? 2.
So, when you say two, it's the bottom one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, damn it. I'm not gonna win any of these ones.
Don't feel bad, I fucked my first one up too. An Amber Alert seems like it might be a raised the public emergency service, but it's better than watching a crack drink coffee through the proboscis. Let's go.
You and Joy go to the police station to file a missing report on a missing t-shirt report. You describe t-shirt beloved vintage, smells like heavy metal concerts and burning sage. The police officers are super concerned. Did you say this was a Fleetwood Mac shirt and it was vintage? This is serious. We need to assign our best detectives to the case. Yes, yes, yes. Me, Detective McBooty. We're going to find that missing shirt. Officers, remember the first 24 hours are most crucial. Keep our case from going cold. I've sent out alerts to all local cell phones. We'll be conducting interviews with t-shirt lovers in the area, and the community search parties will begin immediately.
Right, I appreciate the help, but you're misunderstanding. Really know who has the Fleetwood Mac shirt? It was my ex-extra.
A true detective never works off the assumptions. We will get your t-shirt back through the power of deduction and evidence, my dear Joy. 6 hours later, Detective McBooty concludes that, yeah, Axorax definitely has the t-shirt. Duh. You there, bug person, Detective McBooty FBI. Stop right there, hand over the Fleetwood Mac shirt, and we'll escort you to prison. I don't think so little, Detective, for you see, according to the centipede person law, I'm entitled to post-breakup joint custody over this t-shirt.
What? No, you're not, Axrak. That t-shirt is mine. I left it at your lair after we hooked up. We never discussed custody.
I suppose we'll just have to settle this in a long, lengthy t-shirt custody battle.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna do this laugh.
Fair enough.
The bastard's right, Detective McBooty says. Until we can get a warrant, we can't touch a hair on that t-shirt's head. Sorry, Joy, out of my hands are tied. See you doing your opening litigations, baby.
You're not a big bad, but you're still very bad at this.
What a fucking nightmare, bro. Why do your ideas always make things worse? Get out of here before I curse you.
What the fuck am I hearing?
Joy's mad at you. You lost 3 boneless, and worst of all, you wasted taxpayer dollars on a pointless fucking t-shirt. Wild goose chase. Fuck you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Let's do it by the book.
What the fuck is that noise?
Oh, that's so cute.
That day, the lake you started a Super Soaker fight that turns into an all-out war. Enemy team manages to capture the northern section of the lake, but you take a few of their members hostage and learn their empire's weakness. You lead a full-scale infiltration. Thousands of soldiers get totally soaked. It's a bloodbath. After several hours, the enemy team surrenders, and you gain 2 fun for the peace treaty. Woo-hoo! You find Damien standing in the pier, throwing matches in the water and saying some pretty creative swears.
Gah!
Soggy eel tits. I came to this camp to kick ass and start fires. How am I supposed to start any fires when there's all this bullshit water for people to throw on them?
I'm sorry, I was silently laughing so hard when he started reading, especially after he said soggy eel tits.
What?
No, as he said that whole thing, I just laughed so hard without making a sound. I almost couldn't breathe for a minute.
Okay. Is that because of the voice I chose?
Yes, and especially after you read the first line with that voice, just made me just bust my ass laughing.
Soggy eel tits.
Wait, let me see. Saggy eel tits.
I don't know why
Yeah,
that just made it so
soggy
much
eel
funnier.
tits. I mean, what was I? No, I keep going back to like the fucking one guy. I mean, that's what I was thinking, but when I had an idea, I'm gonna set the lake on fire. That'll teach it to sit here all wet and non-combustible.
Fight me, dude!
That's right, you fucking lake. I'm looking at you. And you're looking at.
You okay?
I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at you because I intend to set you on fire. Oh, what? You're staring at me like you body fucking water.
Mm.
You think because your hydrogen has already expended its volatile energy by reacting with oxygen, you're not flammable? Well. You're right. You see what I'm up against here, Huntress? But I can't give up hope. After all, Rome wasn't burned in a day. It took a lot of barbarians and a long time to do it. Hell yeah. I said, I really need a little help. I know this is a pretty intimate request, but would you help me set this fucking lake on fire? You thought he'd never ask, and luckily you got the perfect plan.
Kill 300 Vikings so you can have 300 Viking funerals at once. Humiliate the lake with the sickest burn of all time. Vikings! What? Not so bold!
You mean in order to start a big fire, we have to do big murder? Why isn't every plan like this? You and Damien put your murder suits. You and Damien put on your murder suits and go out a killing. Yeah. You and Damien put on your murder suits and go out a killing. You find a Viking melee ready in progress and totally crash it. Damien, true form, rides into a fiery fray on a horse made of guns and starts crumbling up Vikings and feeding them to each other. The Vikings, for their part, do pretty good job of eating all of Damien's bullets and shitting out battle axes. At the height of the melee, everyone is breathing fire, dunking each other in vats of acids, and grabbing tanks by the gun barrels so they can beat each other over the head with them. But all good things must come to an end, and eventually you pack up all the corpses of your enemies in a big sack and drag them back to the camp. When you get back, you realize you miscounted. You accidentally harvested 312 Viking corpses.
Rad!
Whoopsies! Nice! We call that a murder dozen. Like, back to the fucking one guy again. Damn it. Anyway, let's slap these bad boys on some long ships and fucking hell. Anyway, let's just slap these bad boys on some long ships, fill them up with flammables, and shoot them flaming arrows at them until they're not. Ugh. Huh? Sorry, the entire sentence caught me off there. Anyway, let's slap these bad boys on some long ships, fill them with flammables, and shoot flaming arrows at them until I'm so hard I can't stand up straight. Not so fast, growls a surly voice from behind you. You turn and notice an army of 9,000 pissed off Vikings standing there. The lead Viking scouts you, don't tell me you're doing what I think you're doing. What, honoring your dead in the most appropriate way possible? Fuck yeah, that's what we're doing. You even realize, the lead Viking says slowly, how much carbon is released in the atmosphere when you set an entire longship on fire? We may love indiscriminate killing and looting, but that doesn't mean we don't care about the environment. Yeah, shouts another Viking. According to the recent survey, Norway is the second most ecological friendly country in the world, second only to Costa Rica. Well, how in the fuck do you expect to dispose of all these bodies then? Our preferred method, explains the lead Viking, is alkaline hydrolysis, which is known as water cremation. The body is placed in a sealed tube, which is then flooded with a mixture of water and lye heat to 300 degrees. And the bones are ground to powder, and then the resulted corpse slurry is used to fertilize the trees. Wait, that sounds metal as hell. But no fire involved does that mean the lake full of stupid water is more metal than me? No. Damien wanders away in a daze, questions everything he's ever believed, unfortunately leaves you alone to deal with 9,000 pissed off Vikings. You lose 2 fun and a smart.
Damn it! I thought that was a good way to go. Everybody choose a song.
Oh, everybody choose a song.
Monster by Skillet.
So let me think about for a second. What's it again? Let's listen to it earlier today. I'm gonna go with Bombshell, Power Man 5000.
Alright. Players decide based on how bad of an idea it would be to send this song to aliens as an introduction to the human race.
I think I win.
Yeah, I think you do too.
I think you've heard Bombshell, so.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
Let's read some
it's like a vague remembrance. Where do you want to
Let's
sit?
see here. Mothman tells me stories, but I don't have much for money, so we're gonna sit at the with the joy here.
Okay.
You're warming yourself by the fire, but being careful not to catch on fire this time. Long story, you don't want to talk about it.
Gah!
Joy. Boy, you have to share.
Enough of this.
No, I don't. If you want a magical artifact of your own, then dedicate your life to saving the world, train in magic, and go on adventures to get one. You can't do none of that, then just demand that you get a turn with incredible voodoo doll, but sexy.
Huh?
But what if I really want it?
Ugh.
Then you should have thought about that before ignoring all of my requests for help, if not actively sabotaging my government missions.
But I did that before I knew there was going to be a voodoo doll. But sexy involved. Now I want to help save the world.
Okay, next mission, you can come along. If there is any effect we get, then you can have a turn with that.
Fight me, dude!
What? No, let me have it now. I have a medical condition. If I don't get what I want, I beat people. Ooh, you better step in before this gets uglier than it already is.
I love what the first one
Ew.
says.
Taking dos.
Number 2? Alright.
Fight me, dude!
What? That's ridiculous. I respect boundaries all the time.
Whoop.
Well, except for the physical boundaries between countries and other territories. And boundaries between good and evil. And the boundaries people set when, oh, fuck.
Yep.
Hmm?
Okay. So if I respect your boundaries, you'll give me the voodoo doll. Later?
Yeah, sure, whatever. But just put lots of space between us because the farther boundary from each other is, the more powerful the voodoo doll gets.
Really? That's true?
Sure.
Damien dashes out to put as much distance as possible between himself and Joy for magical artifact purposes.
Give me 2 minutes. I really have to use the bathroom bad. I'll be right back.
Go for it. It gives me a chance to rest my vocals for a second. All right. That's either the world's worst voice acting or fucking funniest for today. Not certain. Not certain. Whether she's live streaming this or not. I'm going to grab me something to drink real quick.
Okay. I am back. Sorry about that. check how my VTuber is sitting real quick. Face tracking? Good, okay. Are you there, Mort? Well, I guess this would be a good time for a shameless sponsor, guys, of my Redbubble. Check it out. Links are in both my Twitch and my YouTube. Support my art and my photos that I've taken over the past, couple years or just recently. By supporting by buying some of my art. You can see them above my head. And then also, if you check out my Patreon, help support on there, and then also be able to do personal live streams for just the Patreons once a month if you choose to subscribe. Now just waiting on Mort to come back.
You know what you're doing, don't you?
That was actually surprisingly easy. Thanks, Mort. Jack, do you know where Mort went? Just waiting on Glenn to come back, guys. Give us just a few moments.
I'm back in black.
Welcome back. That is actually surprisingly easy. Thanks, Mort.
You appreciate Joy's gratitude because as an added bonus, you get tons of alone time because anytime Joy gets within eyesight of Damien, he immediately runs away. Sweet!
The time has come, and so have I.
Dang, I can't say my boy because you took that spot. You know what? Fuck it.
You sit on a log by yourself. You read about this walkthrough. Whoever sits alone on the love log on the campsite quick will either be rewarded with friendship or punched with loneliness and despair. Tonight, which will it be? Will anyone sit with you? We'll just have to see.
One by one, they'll all join my harem to sit next to me.
No one sits with you.
Eventually.
End quote. Get fucked. Your campfire gamble was a spectacular failure. Bravo.
What?
As for punishment for fucking up some lose to creativity. Oh, what's that? That's not fair. Well, how about I take 2 boneless too, wise guy?
I didn't say.
Yeah, keep thinking.
I didn't say anything.
What? No more smart retorts? Yeah? Yeah? I thought.
I'll take a gamble.
Steel cat. Oh, geez, welcome to my bar! Really, I don't know who in their right mind would take such a risk. I guess you have more thirst than common sense. Anyway, check out this drink.
Oh my god! I was just saying this would be your drink,
What do you
Mort.
say? Will you take the drink of the day?
The flask genie. I was just telling you earlier. This
I
would...
want to take it. I would prefer the mystery box. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box?
I'll do my champagne, thank you.
Yeah, no, totally. Just testing your common sense as well. And get back! Your prize is the drink you chose. Drink. Choose a stat you. Your old chum will swap it, learning from each other. You know, friendship can make you better or worse.
How about we swap creativity since I've got 1 in creativity?
I'll remember this.
Almost made me feel something.
This is the part where I leave you puke all over me. This is the part where I leave before you can puke all over.
I was saying, doggos because they're good, but
Music.
how about the fact that I have 2 different wines? Is that good?
You go ahead and whine about it. Alright. I picked music.
Flow or side based on how badass the superpower based on say good thing would be.
I think I win.
Yeah, I think you do. Mine would be just making someone get drunk.
Yeah.
Let me take a walk through first.
Where to?
I wanna get this time. So you said died chipmunk to a string and throw it on in there. You pull the chipmunk back, expected to be dead or at least warped by the interdimensional travel, but it turns out whatever's on the side of the portal taught the chipmunk calculus. It's a very, very coherent arguments about gender identity. You and the chipmunk have a long, insightful conversation that helps you with your summer school homework. You gain 2 smarts. After that, you leave because you agreed to join Joy and Scott for the latest photography. That being Meshy Giant. Another one of my photographs. I think it's following me.
Typical.
Maybe you should try taking your finger off the lens.
Aha!
Oh wow! Thanks for the chip. Oh wow! Thanks for the chip, Joy. Maybe if I remove my finger, I'll get even better view of the creature.
You do that, buddy. My goddess, Murut, thanks for coming along. I love Scott in this class, but has been good for him. But sometimes it's like taking photos with a pile of bricks.
Joy, 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 Joy! I found a bush.
Serious? Seriously?
Did you actually paint yourself green? You're a chameleon. You can change the color of your skin.
Expert hiding.
Well, you should enjoy this camouflage, and you still have a lot to learn. You should be more of my camouflage classes.
Pass. I can use magic in you, Ray.
You're lost. You're missing the most popular class of all Camp Spooky.
I find that to believe. Who's into camouflage these days? Everyone I know is more into being loud and visible. 6 reasons, right?
Oh, you're right, Joy. Now that I think about it, it's quite clear they wanted to camouflage themselves for perverted reasons. I was so enamored by the fine art of camouflage, I forgot to be used for evil.
Ugh.
God damn it, Flood.
The world is at risk again.
Come on, Murut. We've got to find a way to flush them out. This is an emergency.
Ew.
Number 2?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, cool warehouse. Did it always have so many stains?
No time to go to the history of all your warehouse stains. You got some parents to organize. You sit everyone down and call a meeting in order. Before you can even start with the main topic you're concerned, A concerned dad takes the initiative. Hello, everyone. I'm Dick Pickle Father of Dick Jr. Who's Dick Jr. again? He asked another parent. The Wayne Elemental. Oh, yeah, that checks out. No, 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 that would be fucked up. Obviously, you want them to pretend that they're doing it, have sex. Their kids will be, so their kids will be scared of them in the bathrooms. It's poetic justice for trying to peep in there. I have a hard time putting the concept of poetry and justice so close to the idea of having sex in front of our children. You get their point. It's all coming out way weirder than it sounded in your head. It seems easy, but in the camp films, so the potato sacks are filled with swarms of bees. Your teammates are discouraged both because they are not fond of bees and because the enemy is mostly comprised of sentient bees. Aren't all bees sentient anyway? Giving them a clear advantage over you. All looks dire for you, then you use your cunning to remind the enemy team that the bee population on Earth is inexplicably decreasing, and bees are heading towards the unavoidable extinction. This factory must
Dystopian government wants me to do. Psh, this is why you're only supporting character slash love interest.
Defeat the evil.
Rather than leaving the dome, I've been hiding out here, hunting rats for food, journaling, and drinking my own piss so I don't get dehydrated.
Fucking metal.
Metal, if you're forced to go without water for more than 2 hours, the best solution is drink your own piss. It might be gross as fuck, but it's basic survival.
Trust me, I'm the protagonist.
I know that! I'm the protagonist, not some punk-ass noob that dies in chapter 3!
Hell yeah, fucking noobs. They're obviously both survival. Also, I'm not into Dahlia. I get the appeal. She's like ripped as fuck, but I have more fun fighting with her than boning or whatever. Even if we do have similar tastes.
Senpai?
No, I did not like how she just said senpai. You don't understand, Damien. No one ever understands me.
Oh!
Our love triangle isn't about romance. It's not. It's how we show the Chancellor that we can still find our humanity despite his oppressive regimen. Love triangle.
You mentioned Damien. That you can make the ultimate apocalypse survival beverage, a cup of coffee. To demonstrate your amazing survival skills, you whip up a fresh pot and you splurge for the coffee beans that jungle cats eat and then poop. Those coffee beans cost their weight in gold. But hey, Damien's worth it.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Shit, I had no idea they could survive by drinking a beverage that's mostly isn't pee. Sounds like bullshit. But I guess I gotta trust hunters.
Must resist propaganda!
The acceptance of your peers. Yay, you are filled with determination. You have another few years before the climate apocalypse sets in, so you teach Demon how to survive on totally piss-free diet. Just shit ton of piss in that one, huh?
Everyone choose something good. Say your choice. Art.
Huh. Oh, you said art? I'm gonna say puffers.
This. Player or decide based on your ability to come up with a compelling title for a movie about the good.
That's clearly very high on the meta. Well, hole in the back of your head to prevent an untimely escape. You win at kissing, it goes without saying, you earn 2 charm. Game's in the middle of a classic camp spooky sack race, an ancient camp tradition steeped in blood, hate, and quiet dignity of a burlap sack.
Oh no, not him.
He's about to win the whole enchilada and comes out of nowhere, Morty the Minotaur. Camp rivals camp resident hypersexualized Mambo. Pulls in the lead. Fuck! Brain, get ready for some fucking heat. Tied for first place isn't losing, but these two have wild Naruto Sasuke energy right now, and there's no way you're just disturbing their sexy rival tension.
Lord almighty.
And there's only one way to. I can't remember what fucking voice I did for him. I think I just did.
Oh, it's fine.
And there's only one way to sell this, you fun-sized package of red hots. Agreed, bullface. It's a walk-up.
Pose!
No. Not bad, Demon Boy. We're pretty even a match. My all-American beefcake vibes are perfectly countered by your intense bad boy style. I wonder how long you can last. Morty's ready to go another 10 rounds easy, but Damon's shaking and sweating. He saw him secretly barf into his own pocket. He's not going to last much longer. Damn, he's pushing me to the fucking limit out there. I can't refuse. I can't lose. And I can't die. So that means I gotta fucking win. Damien needs a perfect walk-off move, and this. Damien needs a perfect walk-off move to end this. Something Morty the Minotaur can never do, which is.
That's
crazy!
Spicy red baby face. Wow, hunters. I'm not sure. It's too risky. It's too powerful. You know what happens when I do that.
choking.
Yeah.
Lord.
Arson!
I know it's dangerous. I got no choice. And if I die up there, give all my awesome stuff to the first person who spits on my dead body. Okay? Damien slowly climbs up on the runway for his final walk. Gaining speed, he reaches the end of the runway and spins and whips out the look of the legend. Spicy baby face. Dear Lord, it's settle, because I owe you 100. You could spend your whole afternoon eating sexy ice cream with Damien. Also get 2 charm and 1 creativity.
Yeah.
This is just like my fanfic.
I need fun.
You
Take me to the lake. You just gotta relax to the lake for a bit. Camp Spooky gets pretty crazy, so it's nice to float around the water and chill.
I like what your character's doing right here.
Diseases. I was protected. Acting you. We used to have hospitals, university. This spares another tiny person. But now we have a mountain of sand and broken dreams. Our society is ruined. These guys have been such a bummer since I brought them here. It's like they're not even grateful. I tried everything. Threatened them, paying Aravi, threatened them, threatened to pay Aravi to threaten them again.
What about, I don't know, taking them in integration?
I can only assume that Damians are excellent. I appreciate everyone's confidence. And check it out, I already found the perfect shell decoration. It's funny because it looks like a dick. We don't want a huge dick on top of our horrible sandcastle. Cry the city into small people. We reject the phallic symbolism as a relic of the patriarchy.
Bye, losers.
Oh, there's no pleasing these people. Come on, Mort. Let's find a shell that doesn't look like a dick, I guess. You search the beach for hours. The smaller people that live in Tiny says, inside our city. They're too small to even see with the naked eye, but I know they're there. I know it. Death to the microtopians, screamed them all. The small topians in blind rage.
Enough of this.
What? No, this is ridiculous. Where did they even get torches?
Leave this to the pros.
I know, right? They're rioting, and I didn't have anything to do with it. This sucks. I knew we should have used the dick shell.
You tried to talk some sense.
Try it.
Sorry.
No, I'll let you do it.
I started doing it in Joy's voice without thinking twice.
However, the parrot only ever seems to want to say, "Someone cut the brake lines, Trevor." Stupid fucking parrot.
A new chapter begins.
You finally gathered the courage to ask your beloved to watch the mirror shower with you.
Oh, hi.
You want to be my summer fling, huh?
Ugh.
So nice of you, but wait, that's you.
Oh. Bro, did you hear that? I just
Oh,
heard a
what?
strange noise. I think it is something evil of sorts lurking somewhere and plotting to destroy the world.
Duty calls.
I'd love to give you an answer, but duty calls.
Maybe next season.
Damien in the slasher. At the very start, fucked it up.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Thank y'all so
I,
much. Go ahead.
oh no, I was about to say, it's like I think I just end up using the slasher for Damien at a certain point. Just kept this like, fuck it.
That's fine. Alrighty. Thank you all for watching and tuning in. I'll see you guys on the next stream and video. Bye-bye. Got anything to say to the audience, Mort?
See y'all around.
Alright. Bye, everyone.